You'll see it when you believe it. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 ways to believe it before it's in your reality. And this really is the key to experiencing what you want in your life. Welcome back to another video. My name's Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the 3 ways you can change your beliefs or build upon beliefs that you don't currently have, understanding that all reality is on the outside is a reflection of the inside. So they sometimes say, well, I'll believe it when I see it. Well, you're gonna go on looking for it for a long time, because the way reality works is that you won't actually see it until you believe it. So this is a lot of what I teach. The main principles I think of what I teach is that your beliefs create your reality. If you change your beliefs, you change your life. And this is what I found to be even more powerful than that is of understanding your individual beliefs about different things. So for example, you might have beliefs about love and whether you can attract a certain relationship or not. You might have beliefs about money and whether you can attract a certain amount of money or not. You might have beliefs about health and whether you can attract your certain health beliefs or not. You might have beliefs, I'm just kidding, keep going out of frame. Whatever your beliefs are about those, you change your beliefs, you change your life. What I found to be even more powerful is that if you change your beliefs about reality itself, all of these can begin to change even easier than ever. So what are your beliefs about reality? Do you believe that things are hard to manifest? Do you believe that it takes a lot of hard work to get what you want? Do you believe in that things are very solid and real? Because if you do, you'll find other people that also believe the same thing. You'll go on forums and find other people that believe the same thing, because everything in life is a reflection of what we believe to be true. So the key to this, and what I found to be the most powerful, is changing our beliefs about reality, knowing that reality is much more flexible than we can imagine. Challenging the beliefs that say that things are fixed and that things are hard to manifest. And most of this process is about knowing who we really are. We are spiritual beings, not beans like kidney beans, beings with the G in it. We are spiritual beings, not with wings, beings having a spiritual experience. We're spiritual beings having spiritual experience, but a temporary spiritual experience that inhabits an ego body. The ego does eventually die. It transcends into a higher reality. But until then, this is who we are. So for this, you'll see it when you believe it. So do you want to know what your current beliefs are about reality too? The first step to any process, I'm going to show you 3 ways of building a belief that you don't currently have so that you can see it. However, the way that you currently know what you believe to be true, you just look around. That's it. How much do you believe you deserve to make per year? Well, what kind of job do you have? How much do you make per year right now? Do you want to know what kind of beliefs you have about relationships? Well, look at your current relationships. Everything in reality is equal to our beliefs. The first step towards this whole process, just becoming aware of what we believe, or just becoming aware of what our beliefs are, but we just look around for evidence to see what we currently believe, and that's okay. Maybe it's right now I believe that I'm in a relationship that is verbally abusive. So okay, you're aware of that now. You're aware that that was your prior belief. Then you can actually do something about it. Then you can see where that belief came from, and then see normally that it's actually not even your belief. It was a belief of parents or environment growing up, and then you can actually change it. But you must first off become aware of that. And the current reality I'm in right now, which right now I'm in a beautiful place in Costa Rica, and I am here for another week before I go to Miami for a Tony Robbins Date with Destiny event, and then after that I go back to Vegas. My current reality, I wired in sharing what I share in this video. I had to first believe it before I could see it. Let me show you. I've been doing this. I've been showing more context. Like this video, just smash that like button if you want me to show more context of some of the videos I make while I'm traveling. So right now, I'm in a beautiful Airbnb here in Costa Rica. And this is what you could see. And this is what, you can go back on my YouTube channel as well and see that I used to talk about this. This is the Airbnb. It's I like it. It's really nice. And in order for me to live in the current reality I am living in, I even talked about it in my earlier YouTube videos. I said that I dream of traveling the world doing what I love and just needing a Wi-Fi connection. Guess what? We got a Wi-Fi connection, but guess what? It doesn't always work. Do you want me to show you why? Look what it says. I just want to show you guys this real quick. I know this is completely random. Okay, there's light. I was like asking a question. Look what it says for, look at this. Okay, I'm going to show you without showing too much. This is the steps for Wi-Fi, okay? If you want Wi-Fi, this is not first world. It comes and goes. Unplug if it doesn't work. Wait 30 seconds. Plug in the modem. Plug in the router. Wait 30 seconds. Pray. I just really like that. I thought that was hilarious. So sometimes you know, maybe I'm working on that belief right now. I believe that everywhere I stay, let me let it, there we go. I believe that everywhere I stay is going to have good Wi-Fi connection. That's a belief that I can begin to wire in, right? My hair's getting gray. It's okay though. I like it. Anyways, so for this, and the thing I'm just sharing right now is I wired in the beliefs about this reality before it was my reality. And what I noticed, this is what I did, and this is what I recommend if you want to get some type of belief that you maybe don't currently have, is this is what you do. The first step to this is getting what I call a belief mentor. A belief mentor. Now, for this, what you can do is you can find other people that already believe the thing that you want to believe. So for example, if it is you owning your own can I speak right now? If it's you owning your own art gallery studio, you could go meet somebody that owns an art gallery studio. And you could be like, hey, yo, what's your name? This is a nice art gallery studio. I really like it. Let me ask you some questions. How did you get it? And they're like, well, this is what I did. I started making art, I had an online shop, and then I decided, oh, I want a physical place, so this is what I did, X, Y, Z. And you go, oh. Then you begin to open up the floodgates in your mind, and you go, well, they did it, and I can too. And normally if you'll dig into their story, you'll see that maybe they had even less resources than what you have resources to, so then it increases the belief that you can do it as well. For me, I realized there were other people that on YouTube that had similar ideas as me that were already sharing content. So I saw, hey, if this guy over here can do it, then I could do it too. That was at least my idea. So I said, okay, so this is what you do. You find somebody like a belief mentor in a way, somebody that you can model their thought process to then get the same result. So another one that I do is I read books by Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins wrote the book Awaken the Giant Within. He's the guy that has the loud voice and does all the seminars. And what I do is I notice, and I've read his books, because when you read a book, you also link up your thought process, their thought processes into your thought processes. So by reading the books, I'm then able to almost in a way embody his energy, embody his thought process. See, what did he do? It then makes it more accessible for me to have a similar belief system. So that's one way to do it, is you can find somebody that already has the beliefs that you want to, in a way, have. Once you see it's possible, once you see that it's even probable if you do certain things, you can then do those things. Now here's the key too. You could just use your imagination. Imagine the version of you that lives in the reality you want to live in, and then imagine the beliefs they would have and the kind of actions they would take. Then what you can do is you can simply take those actions. And by taking the action, you then find that in that energetic state, in that vibration, you then experience more and more synchronicity in your life that reflects back that new state of being, that new reality. So you can mirror the best possible version of you that has the belief system you want, that thinks, feels, and acts equal to the reality you want. You can imagine them and you can model what they do. You can model, and it's you. You're modeling yourself, another aspect of you. And by doing that, you will eventually get the reality you want. That's as simple as manifestation can be. Imagine the best case version of you, how you think, feel, and act, daily habits you have, kind of books you read, kind of people you hang around. Simply decide that's who you are now, and then wire in and mirror that version of you's thoughts, emotions, and actions. That's it. and then do it consistently. And anytime a failure comes, no, it's just a test from the old reality to see, are you really letting this new reality become your dominant frequency? Because if you let yourself go back to the old, fail and go back to the old, then it means that it's not your dominant vibration yet. So that's the first step. That's the first way you can go about believing it, a way to change your beliefs even before you see it. The second way has to do with your self-image. How do you see yourself? I see myself as in a certain way, and my reality is a direct reflection of that. I see myself as a YouTuber. Therefore, I am a YouTuber. I see myself as a speaker, therefore it's easy for me to speak. I'm just giving myself, realize too, I'm giving myself permission to speak. Like I'm giving myself permission to be a YouTuber. I was a YouTuber before I was a YouTuber because I gave myself permission to be a YouTuber. You see? And it comes down to the identity. You could say, well, I'm just painting right now. I'm not quite an artist yet. I need to have like 10 years of experience and then maybe I can be an artist. Or while you paint, you could just go, I'm a freaking artist. Look at this. You see some people in their art, it's like a little slab of paint on a canvas and that's art. Art is subjective. And so is our own realities. We can choose to be an artist. We can choose to acquire the identity of what we want and give ourselves permission to be it now. And like I've said before, if you want your side hustle to become your full-time, treat your side hustle as your full-time now and it will become your full-time. But it becomes that identity, self-image. And in general, there's a time, like the idea behind what I'm sharing with you will help you get to a certain external reality, but understand that for this process, you'll end up shedding that identity too. Eventually, I'll let go of the identity of being a YouTuber and I'll move into a new realm. Don't know when that is. Probably in like maybe 20 years, who knows? But eventually, even if you say, well, I'm gonna have the identity that I can make $100,000 a year, eventually you'll go beyond $100,000 a year. You'll go beyond that belief. And when you do, you'll have to shed the old identity, the old belief. So here's the thing with identity. See it as natural for your new identity. I see it as natural for me to travel the world and to speak in cool Airbnbs and have a really cool view. I'm looking at a really cool view when I'm looking away. That's why I'm looking away a lot. But this is natural for me. If this was on a pedestal, it'd be vibrationally all the way up here. It'd be very, very important that I do it, and it'd be so much resistance. But instead what I do, it's just natural. How do you make it natural? You just realize, one, you're good either way. You're good either way. When you're filling up your own cup, even when I was at my old, in Vegas, even when I was working a 9-to-5 job, I realized it's not on a pedestal. I have to get out of here. If I don't get out of here, it's gonna be horrible. It wasn't like that. It was more like, it'd be nice to do what I love full time. I have the skills and the capabilities to make this happen. I'm just gonna decide I am a full-time YouTuber now. I'm gonna embody that and be that. And it wasn't on a pedestal. So with whatever your goals are, if it's like you want to manifest a relationship, you're like, oh my God, I want to manifest some love in my life. It'd be so amazing. No, take it off a pedestal. You're good either way. You're already whole and complete. You see? And when you have that perspective, then it's like smooth sailing, baby. It's just so smooth. It's silky smooth, okay? See, it's so much simpler. You can allow it to be. You don't have to force your manifestations and hold your manifestations at the throat until they give you what you want. Just chill. Just chill, bro. Just chill. Now, the third way that you can go about changing your beliefs is just getting rid of the old beliefs. It's like you're walking around the inside of your mind and you're dusting out the old rooms and you're dusting out and you're dusting out. You have old belief systems, things that you agreed to when you were kids. It's still inside your belief system and you may still actually believe it. Sometimes it's not even that you need to build a new belief. Build a new belief so that then you can then have it. Sometimes it's about just getting rid of the belief that says you can't have it. So it's like abundance. Is it like, I believe I'm abundant? No. You just realize if you get away the belief that there's a scarcity in the world, that you have to compete for things, you'll naturally become abundant. You'll naturally be abundant. You can't become it, you already are. It's just, what are you abundant in? There's an abundance of everything. There's even an abundance of lack. So if you're getting a lot of lack in life, you're going, oh my goodness, there's so much scarcity around me. you may be getting an abundance of that, which shows there's an abundance of everything. It's just you're focused on lack, and you have a self-identity that says that there's lack, and therefore your beliefs create your reality, so you're getting a reflection in reality that there's lack. There's not really lack the way you think. There's an abundance of everything. It's just that lack is a subjective in itself. It's a noun. It's a noun. Okay, lack is a noun. Lack is a noun. And there's an abundance of lack if you focus on lack. Okay? So when you realize, though, there's abundance of everything, even of lack, it means, what am I focused on? Why would I be focused on lack? You see? And then you say, why did I do that? Why did I keep doing that? And then you stop doing that, and guess what? Now you got no more lack in your life, because all you got is abundance, because that's all you focus on. Okay? So the third step to this is just realizing, what are your current beliefs? Just become aware of your beliefs. When you become aware of them, then you see them as beliefs. No longer is it who you are, it's just a belief. You may have a belief that says, I've seen my dad go through 2 divorces. I could say, it is inherently true that everyone ends up in divorce. It is just the way reality works. Or I could say, wait, this is just something that happened. There's a story around what happened. And I could choose to see that, hey, that's not what I prefer to believe. It is just a belief. When you see it as a belief, it's no longer the way reality works. It's just a belief. And if you want to let go of it, you just let go. And just poof. Just like that. Just poof. Okay? So when we're talking about this process, these are the 3 ways to believe it and then see it. So no longer is it, oh, you'll believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. No, it's you'll see it when you believe it. And the way you can do that is by 1, getting a belief mentor. Finding somebody that believes what you believe, getting inside their thought processes, reading their books. Understand that by tuning to that frequency, you then begin to see other opportunities that can then resonate you with it. The most powerful way, though, is to imagine the version of you that's killing the game. And when you see them killing the game, what you can then do is put yourself in their thought processes, see what they believe, and just decide that's who you are now. And because that's who you are now, you will then eventually experience that reality. And don't let any failure get in the way. Know that that failure is not a failure. It's just a way of tempting you into the old reality, saying, are you going to give up? Is it your dominant vibration yet? No, you get rid of it. You just allow yourself to link up to that reality. Then secondly, all you got to do is become aware that, what was the second one again? Man, see it as natural. You can just leave this all in, Daniel. Leave all this in. Daniel's the editor. You guys say hi to Daniel in the comments. Say hi. So see it as natural for you. It isn't as natural for your self-image. It's just a part of everyday life. I'm in this beautiful Airbnb right now looking at the ocean over there, and the ocean's over there, and there's trees over here. It's just natural for me. And because it's natural, it's more fluid, it's more easy, it's not on a pedestal, there's no resistance. But also link up your self-image, become aware of what your self-image is, let go of the old parts of your self-image. I had to let go of the part of my self-image that said I was a 9-to-5 job person that worked a job I hated. I had to let that go. And when I did that, a lot began to change. Then I started to wire in and being and doing the version of me that was a YouTuber. That's when my reality really began to change. Thirdly, is let go of the beliefs. Just become aware of them and see them for what they are. They're just beliefs. That's it. And when you change your beliefs, you change your life. Now, one thing that I recommend, and I recommend you do for the next 21 days, I'm going to release this 21-day challenge. 21-day challenge to listen to this meditation below. It is titled The Most Powerful Meditation for Manifesting While You Sleep. You will see that. You hit it in the top description box below. Listen to it for 21 days. I think it'll change your life. It'll help you to wire in the beliefs of this new version, this version of you, the best version of you. Listen to it for 21 days as you're falling asleep and watch how your life begins to change. Read the comments to see what is possible for you. And know that with 21 days, you can literally be a whole new version of you with a whole new set of belief systems. So that's the 21-day challenge. I don't know when this video will go up, but I'm going to try to do it before the first of the year. For 2020, let that be the first 21 days. Or whenever you listen to it, just make that challenge and watch your life begin to change. So with that being said, let me know if you like this video. Let me know if you like me showing around a little bit more context to the videos versus just the content. And other than that, as always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace, much love, and namaste.